say Patrick. Patrick is look like na yamwa. Yesterday no wa me free and that's me free Patrick Akwa. Yeah, also in the lives of MPP and also ewo menche sabre the Ghana national anthem. Because shano ma yo president Nzando Fonsegun.
Hey, nah. Anthem me buy there.
Ghana national anthem. Yes, of course, we are all involved in building our mother Ghana and our motherland. The country called Ghana. In this, it is in some women, I believe, said Bobo Bra and well, Ghana, the Boko the way as it here. But see, I'm first answering me no, we see, Mama, and move Ayurika. So, Patrick.
Nana Bibia Boko.
Listening to Ghana National Anthem, and then the Arise Ghana Youth, the memories, the Yana Kakao, and the Uma Ufrize, as I say, no one.
Nana Madasi, Mite National Anthem na okay me there. I have a contribution to make.
Okay.
Asuzi Dabodo. The za or the miye panamiye bagun biara. Meye magana of buffer netam papa fran or the meye. Na de bia oba azaku na mefo nukwezi. Be honest. Nti bebia bejine biara. Or then you have to be honest to Ghana. Here then be honest to Ghana. You must be honest to the constitution. Obey Mbra was that mahende yemfa ye juma. Eba National Youth Anthem na the airborne nana momombo ouna u production team mabado na Dimkwa TV. Or inspire or ya me the papa because the biara many opportunity many Ghana mbebun me ho bekasan. Me catch what the ear won't say the lyrics words na owo inum na te ya inyi afutu biara wo biara words na rankasa obotufo me catch in 2010 na mu wie ss na mu so a menya opportunity there mo faba what select one Ghana in Africa they want na one draft the Ghana youth policy.
Okay.
Yen mami ekuya sene danso the then sports minister ye launching wo Elmina. I was there. Into me opportunity there the time and must start me National Youth Authority, UNICEF, na UNFPA, many worry juma, the me babun wo volunteerism. nti the mazina minya opportunity no oma biom okame de asuzi the modo papa nti mobo mabado na de bia ma hye menuanom brente na mbaba woni nkran de omane beye ye no fiara de bia ka de we have to build the Ghana that we want.
Okay.
Na Ghana obi bo obi pe. Mezima Salombe in 2012 Abra was the former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as co-chair of the NGD SGD's Wokem Peacekeeping Hotel. Nusumi your opportunity to be with na oka some kor de biara otomaku madu there. Ghana mbebun na Africa mbebun na wiazi nyare yenhu there. We are no more the future leaders, but the current leaders. More all the iye biara, you have to be able to do it. Ma oman Ghana afanintam papa Ifra.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Akwa. Jagadu, memories. When you see Ghana national anthem and then the Arise Ghana Youth here, and then I catch it up.
I'm there. My memory about war an opebia the national anthem amobo. Na the aspect I may taking resisting the oppressor's rule. In the my Ghana CCA, we are being governed by the 1992 Constitution. And the 1992 Constitution has explicit determinations for everything that we do in this country. Say yet me na wa Ghana CCA. Mama bibia mbo. Some people lay their life for us today to have what we have today. Words are there, and the order and we shouldn't allow any oppressor. The Obaba share do not on no more pedoye in the yabe. Even yet on CCI. A co-oye hen judiciary, hen parliament, in on hen a friend and executive. Zoro kodu or my CCI. Say it to me, or do two national, na age of mine. Look at what the patriotic song are here to. Look at what the youth are doing. In there, Menyoroka say, "Should the way will treat those who were on the demonstration against Galamsey." That's my sir. Eba no what's say Arise Ghana Youth. Eba di bi no say dey. Eba na di bi no say dey. Inti say it memuna wo Ghana man mu sisiara. Or dey hu ne Ghana sisia yetimi. Enyama origin same. Okay. And our there sir. Na itum na also you should be counted. Your presence should be felt. And that is why 7th December is a revolution for Ghana. And this song should motivate you. The Ibotum Nako Akoko Edama Ghana over 7th December. You begin come out into all the young things here.
All right, me that say Sabre dear on that note, no moment come when I'm member and I'm na afi yachina say.
Democracy is expensive. Inti ya allow you na butrani enya
commercial transactions. Ada what the name?
Say you left the economy good because of the prudent measures that we go acquire. Sabre na ko ye den wa me so ko dibusa.
Dr. Bomiani ka kire say unni mama mu ano ka meboa. Wo ya sentrefo. Enti se me Bomiani ko IMF a na wa bon kra.
We are here and we will fight. If no one cares, the youth cares.
The uncle say now, yes, 17 years old BC graduate, and also, yeah, 1 second and watching an animal. Ewan said,
they are suffering. The suffering is too much. The suffering is too.
Somewhere 1962, 23rd January, and Yamam Penny, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Sajifo, or launching the Akosombo hydroelectric scheme, or move a year down.
What you will come and say, Obika say, you check a piano lockdown, and I mean, what you will come and catch a lot.
Yeah, man, no same now, so near check on mining tank or any mining punto.
Zinkwa television zone Saso and Nana Digini Ghana today and so any.
democracy is expensive nti yɛn allow yɛn nya butere ne yɛn nya
Listen, commercial transactions. Ada what the name? See, you left the economy good because of the prudent measures I would go acquire. Sabre na ukoye den wa IMF so ko dibusa.
Dr. Boniani ka kire say wonni mama mu ano ka IMF meboa. Wo ya sentrefo. Enti se me bo wi akọ IMF a na wa bon kra.
We are here and we will fight. If no one cares, the youth cares.
The uncle Sura say now, yes, 17 years old BC graduate, and also, yeah, 1 second watching an animal. Ewan said,
They are suffering. The suffering is too much. The suffering is too.
Somewhere 1962, 23rd January, and Yama Penny, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Sajifo, or launching the Akosomo hydroelectric scheme, or move a year down.
What you will come and say? Obibeka say you check Abiana lockdown, but my name what you will come and catch. Oh Lord.
Yeah, man, no same na so ne hwɛ ɔman nkanko ɛne ɔman mpuntu.
Jinkwa television zone saso ana Nana Digini Ghana Today enso eni.
Democracy is expensive nti yɛn allow yɛn nya butere ne yɛn nya
Listen, commercial transactions. Ada what the name? See, you left the economy good because of the prudent measures I would go acquire. Sabre na ukoye den wa IMF so ko dibusa.
Dr. Boniani ka kire
Oh, akwa basonko emba Ajinkwa television. So Ghana Today ni saso na Ajinkwa TV ni Nana Digi Menso mini. Ndano masasu enya na mpenimfo a omunim amanyo se moma akodar wa manyum abatenase. And Patrick no ma menna wase.
Nana asida
Now you honored my invitation yesterday.
Oh, Nana Pina wenyim bobiodam. Na MPP ze sabe was here for into team. There in such a big invitation from an honorable person like you are. No them honor. Or send the more boy henma and sama ibinum why or the Pharisees who two gum put through in opportunity na ya cheche. And when they say what time from Pewasama or Sampa or Bachia Napa. Nti muma here opportunity. You know also him there. Mamfa menyim nyam na menyim ze kakra nyankopon nado. Menya munya no mrenta oko free education e bi. What can be so di kire bi. Me de menyim nyam me de aboboa. Nti nana ya so ye dase.
Okay. Na yadu ndo ma ndo ase ne da mba na nso mzam nkrofo baba sha fire ba ye se woman say wenye yi kakra bi na afi na mo singunwa na mo ya 1-2 better fire ba yese no wo chairman kra ba ekumfi chairman obaba kansa nti ndo NDC mama minda NDC bom ndo wase true
mini adigi the ya so the other wase Sunday station it was birth in Ekumfi Ekumfi fu na ya wudam station into station or the Honda Yakomado. And I know the station is, you know, the location also saying. I'm there per the original station, or your chip no fee no buy, or your fee no fee buy. Into Ajibiara or your Ajinkwa TV warrior piano, or your other country any Ozechi. Neither now, I am a young dimension Namamba. Neither now I am a young Sunday. Weekend yana meze marbe wako meze no question about finance ne da na oda yatna asna yatoto nyame nyina nti na mantu mama na chairman muso mama metase the program they are very successful na ya hwe enyim de nkita udi bera oda yeba na yebezi ma oya Ajinkwa TV most mo afa na tampa efre ya roko na enyim obotum na wenya dam akwenya na wasom oya Ghana mai wasum mfant man asum Ekumfi ma oda nyam hye oda bre oye mfant man onye Ekumfi.
All right me does every biara oba e bia na pay Bobo Dean list by list. I did that Obia. I say we respect what you did yesterday. But a birthday be or my main can feel what to na maybe na me fanya. Boy for the picture to some good one there. That is boy in Benedict in teaching or no mame no papa nyina say ya mano happy birthday kasepa and then na onye 2 years. And then when you 2 years na 2 years na ne nine as you go to free kick no ne nine and years am go to as you go to free kick just say and years am go to well nice boy out there in the and I pay my mama happy birthday so kopa happy birthday boy him Benedict inti chi ni din no no o maame ne o papa no say mema happy birthday every Ajenkwa television wanti almost nyini na bomode nyansa ye de man penifo bi no ebi nwura witrim na also by Ghana man penin also by Ghana minister nti bomode na we nyina ti na supreme na faye adwuma na ebabo me da say on that note you know my main call so a topic and now ever discuss it. Parliament shouldn't be taken for granted. Parliament shouldn't be taken for granted. I know your speaker na eka sa asemi and all this uncommon. Then don't rush to abolish double track system. Edu chum once. Also don't try or don't rush to abolish double track system. We dey nkomo we dey NDC for na oni omu di sa nkomo yi enti omu NDC anam si ni wo ha so dey na any problem Mahama chases Bawumia with 5 questions to answer truthfully now after that this is Dr. Mahmood Bawumia so to the 50 also hot chase pa say ono no dey ombaza ban but he should debate him already no John Dramani Mahama also aka say Bawumia doesn't need any debate or any debate because he's losing the election in the obi o lose the election there afi no no mobon go na oba chetre wase na aseme na oba chechire wa but before I ever call your topic no yam first some 2-3 minutes bi na yan discuss about Mami Ekuodonko and the demands are offered me na nsem bebre na ba I think say the running mate say your friend say Ekuodonko ka say need for person mu kunu some whole sorts of allegation bi also dey about no odwen ho kra wonti as there's also a video circulating say Ekuodonko say your friend is saying President Akufo-Addo na wasron confess on person a whole lot of mess na we know Adagadu let me start from you Ekuodonko's death and the issues surrounding it
me no amada say amede mayenin kan ya mabusiafo yako na yanka da Nyankopon so mfa na kra onfensie
ya no amu ano so kakra
ma me no am de wabe na afemize
yeah
obi asabi wantuni ne yansi classroom da na onya dama akukuduru even with his ne kwanya ofado kasa na da we osi pasro na aza since I think she started somewhere 2008 I want succeed in 2012
yeah
I want succeed Odeba 2016 one succeed and finally 2020 no nya akwenya wo the ballot no do or the contest for the presidential slots and nyina enyim de sabe na nya za or the boko ba biara na this time round so wenya da makwenya na wetum wa contest na kakra me makanye de ni would me hu ba bia obi betina na wakaka da bia obi na oya dam na da obi na oya dam. It is something that we should just forget about it. Ekuodonko in this election is not obia sabi. Hebaka de obi na nyi besan the Kwadonkwari contest inti na obi nenyi di neche. I don't think that should be the case, and it is not the case, and it cannot be the case.
Okay.
Because Kwadonkwari is not in the whole equation. Kwadonkwari ni mukra onim, and for you to go and then factor her in all this. But one thing the Aba app how the in aya dwuno ho. The seemingly electoral commission statements be other about out with regards to Oye Kwadonkwari and the impression of the wejai Oye printing of the ballots. Na mo ke ka ho. Minia
no about one because Andra Israeli tweet be out tweet also analysts suggest the demands of the GFP's Kwadonkwari should not affect the already heavily politicized position on the December 7th presidential ballot, as her party is expected to replace her with a new candidate in the number 3 position.
Damina Oti. But you see, a lot of misconceptions and a lot of conspiracies na Aba app with this. Me assure that it's here that ya anum fi ye nuanumi. Ohu akwa ye new balloting. What the JM akwa to different number. Just shifting it up because yeji Kwadonkwari ye na afim. And that is where mama agron ayabona oya sro kakra. I'm tired me nje the bibia besesa. Bibia rensesa. Even if say the party of any
Ghana Freedom Party
GFP even say one 4 billion pound bar Kwadonkwari mfenyinara obadado even if what them 10 days now all that wasn't my one constitution nature the one more 10 days now one for share the replacement no so even if them 10 days in what them 1 billion bar Kwadonkwari mfenyi will still be on it. Nothing is going to change.
But did you remember Chairman Wontumi? He said it, say, he will make sure that NDC will drop from the 8 to number 7 or number 6. He will make sure he will use his power.
Those conspiracies, no, only those where you know, it is for the intelligence agencies and the security agencies to deal with. Sometimes we shouldn't give credence. My man Crawford ataban ma won fa yanya me bia sabi baka na jama they matter in their affairs. Yes, untumi aka and Kwadonkwari nyina yenyim ni relationship with Oye MPP party. And the most ridiculous in some sabi it's ihu na nyansa enyim kra the purported vice president here, Kwadonkwari for ni nsemi ya.
Yeah, nsemi da abotuju.
Sabi Ghana for imbundo oyehood hadasam.
So for him they say no for TV no so na sam na okeka I
oyehood hadasam and you see this is where it fills in.
Kwadonkwari
no mama the conspiracies no onye nsam ankofore kekan edwene ho a baka nda jama obi ni nsawu. Yes. That one is
so that is that. That's my boss. Kwadonkwari had told me of how she's been targeted spiritually after she revealed that John Mahama killed Atanas. She told me that according to her pastor, Mahama had sent her pictures to a spiritualist to eliminate her. Kwadonkwari's running mate speaks on her death. That is Roman father. This is what the guy brought.
Ma yenyina yenjin tumi de za brente leken sabi za dama brente leken sabi nya da bia mibu na nyimitia but ami muhu na sabi nyanse bi enyi na metu ne sabi na meka ne nyanse enyi ma motum krafo ma yi sabi na afi na ma aka ne nyanse bi enyi na endemiri obi wotum aka na obi de ni pictures of roko oil round or dey asofo do dey kwanisifo do no wa kuku Kwadonkwari share politics as fiti oil wo friend den 2012 for the base na mabiri. This is the time obi kan ro kwakukun for what is it Ekuador nkwanyi first person na dam Atamos ni issue your oba api wa kan answer even Nanado himself hasn't said on Nanado na kizem ponka dam Atamos ni win answer minu yot minchan wa hai it was the campaign message it was oye 2012 2016 even 2020 in the ampa menyo kase krampo me jet me mana kwan a oba beka dam nsam na sabe e kan inhunity hune nai mo ababen oye one of their trumpeting or friend message it was 2016
okay
no what you shot Atamos ni wum or what you shot Atamos ni wum 8 years down the line it is still a message for them the one na work kan but the Ghana for hune dam nsam ne sabe onya asem bi asabe nyansa wum intemi za oro kwado sia no emi me me pere Ghana fu nyina wata asenye de BBR sesa John Dramani Mahama enyi ni chim order number 8 ekwa na ehwe list no do a ba bia chim no wo bia na akwa akoto no boko na abefi
okay
nyaza asabe Ekuadonko no wun se wuntumi wa kan na obesesa ballot obe change ballot no ma ye we a and even let me say this
let me say this change
let me even say this say Ekuadonko no wun will affect even the balloting now it has to have a fresh balloting nyaza mana na obe pie bi akoso no pie bi akwase no we need to have a fresh ballot.
Electoral commission of Musia,
that means that is why they don't even have the right to say the Ebiana, the man I heard them. The only thing about Masasa and the electoral commission about can there when a prince and one stop. There be an over can look and you'll be able to know where into the image will have to change.
Okay.
That is the only thing. Into one can be a person.
Okay.
Either than
not
that,
necessary.
Either than that, somewhere Nyobia, Ekuadonko's image will maintain.
And it can also vote when you vote to cry.
I don't know your vote. I don't say I was spoiled. No, be campaign. You know, I never sport ballots.
Yeah.
I don't know that it will be maintained in the worst scenario. Everybody say we will have a fresh ballot because you see, it is not for somebody. Say okay. It is not for somebody. Say oh, maybe I may the number 2. If you number 4 they have to be affected. Then Obiono why ne campaign. Then the number a 5 for all this while a chat no in kind of why one campaign after front why ne campaign do or the ha. Then all of a sudden Ebeka no within this 30 minutes
it was a cost.
Now it will go to the advantage of another person. So if it's going to change, everybody must be affected.
Okay, thank you very much. Patrick. Ekuadonko no win some back electoral commission for so some there, but they will have to stop and whatever. I don't know. Council.
Nana Mama Ghana Fuinera. Yen na ye ho yako. Na yen mame Ekuadonko na ebusuan na party. So there yako there. Impemizi yayaw.
Impemizi eden.
Yayaw. It's painful to say goodbye to somebody.
Oh, okay.
That in huni biom.
Who the name
Okay. Oh yeah. And no matter the age, there in huni penny biom. Oh yeah. Nida mat saying na America matina mana nanenchen. Na at the point of death, na mijina mana nanenchen. Oma me fininchen be 5 minutes na ofi. Intina America de no man how would they feel at that moment? Inti Nyakuponara on chichi one way. Nana Mim Kumbebre o send Nyakuponara in him za Yamamen onam doma wafim. Do be jinin kwao den nara na wajinin kwa fini nsemo obwaze na obohu. Biob statement ne running mate okay the oye no kwaro the onye no kwaro emi muntu nchie but yam fa dem pempen yara there is no any other views to contest it because emi na awo na my brother money jagadu ne here then yenyi ho you and I were not there onu no also catch and reported onu no catch hand into the ebejezo yenjenzo oye onu na Ekuadonko wontem asap. So I won't rubbish it. But I will leave it as it is. Because on us Ekuadonko okay chen. ye wo mra ye ze ye hen amaya to ye wo mra ye ze bu ye man za constitution za electoral commission wo see I can so what for do that on a member kwema no political party can do anything see there's a court maybe a court will rule on that thing into best when you are NDC for either one who prepare or too much ni na nipa kunti wanting to become president again oye mu nana asaba o wa ka so yo no we na ze ka frede obi benya opportunity when ba wo mia ne nyame na ala osoma na wa mu weke yi number 1 na oda ho mo besi waso ne ze onfa ne ho I push everyone not to form a baby or what was it always on 4 but me that number 1
it's want to me
look at some man kasa
oh no say let's push abi na me challenge it's want to me push abi one baby I want to
know kasa man kasa enti ba obi eze MPP nyankopon na adomara ye number 1 say number 1 and wo ba sisa no say once sisa no under membrekwan mu he the number 1 ye ma there kwato a osoro ho baby about me gine na nimbe gine na so we kan yu dina da wotwe na se na bibi esi na sare kwesi won sare kodo ono ya wo pai gba akogbo na kai na wo bra agba na nya position
but you also wanted the 8
emie yes, no catch who told you
you want to break the
who
8?
Told you
but you wanted
breaking the 8 doesn't mean we want the position on the 8
okay
and man kan
okay
baby I pede yankopon za ba he Chabati.
I'm getting it.
We are in Yinsan. No wa. Obey no. Sergeant Namara. What was that? Into your position, I agent the honey, boy, campaign. Campaign, yes, Ghana for day. One shake a credit was my hand, because I you. Nay, come was up. Na, you can find Thomas Nezabum Sabi here in painful say. If you smell, you don't open the smelling maggots out to smell again. Well, who born? Nese in some man so who born ogbo ma. Bona in some man who in some kobedo more bio. O say na who born in some man so who born. Henry ye president. His Excellency John Evans Fifi Atamas. Nyankopon for the crazy. Papa name obezi president or the project we by Ghana Caravan project Central Region. National Youth Authority mofaba we you one walk out we indicate Ghana youth na maka ho into be holding papa the highest team say bibi akwachimada say mo de to 207 mo say mo de to ambulance mko hospital ono ebo twom ko on fa MPP ye ho Ghana na no work the one ye hwehwom wo ka cho man pay dada Mahamade no wo no ye the vice president na mo wo na nche insecurity ka sabi ofim mo kaza oye mo ofim mo se busafo nso wo hwehwom Ghana for Jade Dabala, Nelly Yagaluti Hazi, also so that I also so that a crowd on Konu, not Tamas, then so okay, then okay, from bay. Jagadu in Bibia Ghana for him. Fat Tamas, no, no. Only Mamma can tell her because a minimum.
No, but said the guy mentioned in the laser at the say, John Cordon Coco can't say. John Mahama na eku atamas na o sha ase
na dem time na eku adon kwa kan na NDC fu general secretary na wo chairman na wo mpemfu woni ho na wo mpemfu nyi EC na say the NDC fu mpemfu ho e dey wo yin life wo to be challenge ma me there ba me what ma liken o ma na onyim when to banka nti ba me baby o kan yenja mo nda kwala because NDC fu mpemfu ho amaka ho hwe ho anka ho emi muntu mu da maame na oye ne kwaro because in spiritual realm miminye nyi wa wodi hu ho
okay
nti mesre jagadu onje papa no ndadi sabe asomdwe park ye ba ha na esi be yesiesie hwe aye fe papa na akuma atoni yem mo time mu vice president po we tu be siesie ho da na sabe emide mu gunsa mu hu da papa na akuma ntoni yem na kopon na adumara kwekwan de ho kotu o the two His Excellency na dankwa nanyim ina Ghana fu nyina ya de say yamfa taxpayers money yamfa ni ye why ye ebusuafo da obanpin na bado wa bo Ghana fu abado papa na rest onja papa ni dim na sabe enye bibia ma waswa inhye na ebufu
me da say okay parliament should not be taken for granted. Start from you a speaker Sumanu Abimbagbin na all say parliament it shouldn't be taken for granted. Na again esie ndi all kasa parliament say ya de to parliament as kra.
Nana mendawasi biom na minche wetefu biom na manka asem. Nana.
Yes sir.
Abatu ya ye butu. Ya pya asomdwe.
Yes sir.
Na obeya asomdwe. Ne da mo pa asomdwe ho tam. Mesre NDC fu echitafo. Wo abra asebuku amankasi. Na gan na nyinara won kasa nchire ho. Sabe nkukuzi oyeya.
Nkukuzi ne.
The losing.
Okay.
Oyeya. Enti demre Barcelona washe Real Madrid for oya Madrid for ya. Nanso wanko park no do wanko totomo ba. Ne da asembisi wo eji kruma na onyefe. Hwede oman wato nsafe MPP parliamentary candidate Honorable Eric Obina Etudu Yante na oman is botu wemde wo hia cement bi na nzema bi wazayaze na wako no ko donate ama oman na onye oman rekasa na minyim da ho awo tirim no wo boyo sebinum wo hye ho wo tirim kutupan na wo begina ho start there wo ye dede ma ho na wo te asaban nti no ide MPP fu ya piaso dwinti ye twa program no do.
Which of course you didn't donate the 10 at all.
Ye jay ma oman na wo kai cement ni ye jay. Meanwhile ina brente ya okasa mo man pay da mahama. Waka fa ne buy wa ko promise wo 2 weeks ago do obo mo cement when onfa mo ho abesinde 2 weeks memenda us Wednesday one sanka yadina hemfo no waka eche henara de dare ya zekwe ya zikama ho so a mo be ye dede na ye pia somdwe na ye fi ho na ye supporters kase de oya hwe so wo man yankasa
how about you say wo the ko one van ko nya wo na open they don't need your cement. Why didn't you bring your cement back?
No, say as man make two issues.
Okay.
Me say yenyo man na hemfo na eguso mpemfo na ate yetena asen na ho so wogina roadside.
All right.
Na wo start there wo ye dedi enti ye pia somdwe ye donate na adekura ye dekwe ye mo ho na mo ye me de wo mi de ina ka bia besi ho a won so won a wo kogwa bi wo yi won zama na Honorable Eric Obina Etudu Yante okede 31 electoral areas over Abra Asebuku Amankase hospital cheap compound and a health facility bia obobo ho solar panel. In fact 31 yetum yayem 29 ne de ogida ho na ore kanara ina NDC boys was started o yan ko na mese car no so papa bi also ofi kodoja ofi pray na obaje mic no di that there inyo kodoja ze no was we bi oho boys was wo tu moto wo call another town that wo hwe ba na ade no wo do
Patrick, that is not the
topic ba na nanya botar na botar asemo ye de na safe wo pede wote ahwefo wo pede wote hwe ba na obaji market there oye no kwar we ko hu solar panel there odado ini ezi wie program osana no kwar na adezi nti masra hwan asomdwe Honorable Kings was Manu Babin asemo orekan
speaker
nani obiari ntum ntete parliament osana hwe ye constitution na yezi bobra separation of powers judiciary legislature na executive be more oversight responsibility but obi anye sacrosanct wotum ko obi anasa mo boa say speaker otum judiciary wey bibi no wanye ni ye okan ho asama na mo boa executive wey bibi no wanye ni ye okan ho asam
eba na so an okan ho asam
even parliament wan kwa no nzama kwa na ebia bi kodo na nkoye ya okan ho asam enti yes obiari ntum ye dem provided you are operating within the confines of the law.
Yes.
Sazarian on the 1992 constitution no on the brother on Ghana for Bakacho they no o send there it can be a constitution preamble na also the sovereignty of the people resides in hand constitution na on this day ya mandate ya the constitution ya that be ya from ye bread into obiara nyima obotuma ye bibia obokoti constitution da na oye den the speaker okadam ina yehwe job 600 a woye ejuma bi ho na wari pamotam na no nti dem bia na job 600 na abakwa sami dem in 1965 ɛna ɔmanpanyin Dr. Kwame Nkrumah who there wobɛhia beebi a Organization of African Unity sɛ wɔhyiam a wɔbɛtum wayɛ nhyiam wɔ hɔ nti ɔbɛde the State House Tower ɔna ɔdidi do a who there no Parliament wo moving from the old one over new wobɛnya beebi a wɔn a wɔyɛ adwuma visitors a wɔba hɔ ɛna nkurɔfoɔ a wɔbɛyɛ adwuma hɔ wobɛnya beebi na wayɛ dɛ watna. In fact, in 2015, the Job 600 Annex, Omanpayin Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the legislature is very important arm. Over Ghana, hem kabimam kabi amembuni munti. We renovate ho woye ho ye. In the baby so osho kakra.
What 2015?
Oh, Jagadu.
What 2015?
Jagadu.
Let him. No, but then you see, we can't. No, but you mentioned 2015 and you mentioned Nanado.
Oh, sorry.
No, you mentioned Nanado.
Sorry, 2020. Sorry, 2020. Sorry, man, not for me. Because who the place is not fit for purpose in 2015. At that time, Honorable Haruna Dusa, Okawo floor of parliament there, architecture when a structural default. Nti other way in CACB wo nti man no for me sorry. Nti where ma wo commission in 2020 annex abra na right honorable speaker Aaron Maikwekwe oka omanpayin dada omanpayin Nanado Huma wopa ehotam a enne so wesiesie but nane Ghana fu hu there na yankanche hen papa King Sportsman Bagben there ye practice the constitutional democracy not parliamentary democracy ye practice constitutional democracy not parliamentary democracy.
But he does things with the constitution.
Oh, Assam America. America chende. Yeah,
but we're also making it seem to say he's not even working with the the constitution. Based on what you
na ni suit and the baby what the nezin. Does it suggest to you there, Papa lawyer, speaker, only memred? Does it suggest to you there, Ninza baby hurry ya, only imbrani yes.
But
yes. Nanam Pochokasa.
You want to talk yours?
No.
Did you ask me or you want to say the answer?
Or rhetorical? No, or rhetorical.
Okay, so me seeing it, I think that anytime he's talking, or you sue the constitutional right, and then also the standing orders of the parliament. I don't know you so which one again?
Constitution, Article 2:1, in a 130. Article 2:1, in a 130. Or catch your there. Over the interpretation of the constitution lies in the bosom of the Supreme Court. Mobwa. Nana Mobwa.
Yes.
That as your parliament, you want interpret constitution. Why interpret constitution?
He never interpret the constitution.
How?
Or violate Article 2:1. Biom. Nane.
Okay.
99:1.
Okay.
99:1.
99:1.
Or catch your there. The High Court is vested with the powers to determine the constitutionality of a member of parliament, the validity elected or not.
That is after elections.
Oh,
that is after elections. And you see, some of these things no on submission. But you see, a TF now waiting here no so.
No, you must a TF one.
I mean, a TF now waiting here because I had to query it. The Malikan High Court now. It is after the elections. It is not when they are in the chambers. When they are in the chambers, what happens?
Okay, you
Jagadu. And when this this is premature ejaculation.
Let me premature. Let me do the ejaculations. And nobody, you see, we shouldn't misinform. I'm not a lawyer. You also not
a lawyer.
And I'm trying to tell you that Maulekan there, our friend is a high court asani. High court, it is when
that is the 99.
Nana, yentu aba. Someone can.
That is the 99.
No, say
a person. I'll say you read it.
I 99.
99.
Hey, be now which one?
One. You can you read from the one.
The High Court shall have
jurisdiction
to hear and determine any question whether a person has been validly
elected
as a member of parliament or the seat of a member has become vacant.
Very good.
Vacant. Baba Moya, no, no, because what pre-ejaculation.
No, you go ahead.
You can't.
As you go with the B.
Yes.
Take it. The B also said a person has been validly elected as a speaker of parliament or having been so elected has
vacated the office of the speaker.
2A. Person aggrieved by the determination of the High Court under this article may appeal to the Court of Appeal.
And far, na the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Good.
Nana, Bagman, Moye when declare seat in vacant.
He declared the seat vacant.
Whose jurisdiction does the power lie?
He did it with he said with the precedence.
Not necessarily the precedence. Not the speaker also has the right. This one is happening in the house.
Yeah.
When we fear as I say, when we are talking about presidency, I can ask 2020. Did Esiama leave the house or not?
Nana.
Esiama ofi fear and fear.
Nana.
Ofi parliament and fear.
Ofi parliament.
Nana.
That high court in you.
Very well. You
go on.
Respect
him. You go on.
My brother, now dream me boy. I respect him. Nanya in Zambia was it to NDC phone or WhatsApp or that. Oberfan Saint Climate. Damala.
I don't read from the
where do you go?
Go catch your there. I didn't know it can who declared the seat vacant. Aban Babu dead.
Oh, declare seat.
Into a woman know him. Into me on one waiting. Into Nana. Into Damazi or Ricky. In the mum bread, Biom say Parliament wants standing orders. I think 93. Okay, yes. Okay, sure there. So Obi make a statement on the floor of Parliament. You refer the statement to a committee.
We are Parliament of standing orders in 59.
No, I think it is 93. I'll confirm for you the right one. Yes. Nti obarefer to a committee mobwa. Then the committee was in Shishoma. No was able to go. Exactly. That is the order OUC wabra. Yen parliamentarians been was say one call parliament for 15 days. It's one declare was seat in vacant mobwa. That is the area OUC. Them Korea or declare seat in vacant. Them no yet. Did he refer? No. Only some make sure there. I respect him. Obiarin to me, in fact, Parliament, name into true for name okay there. Obiarin Sunche in Brequinina or a constitution.
Now has he violated?
What has he done?
He hasn't done anything.
Nana, Marka Cho there, the interpretation of the constitution lies in the Supreme Court.
But that same interpretation,
that is interpretation.
97 now, so no.
Do you know that Parliament also has the same powers as the High Court?
That is.
Do you know that?
I'm coming.
Parliament. Parliament. You see, or a caveat.
Okay.
Was set a committee of inquiry. Anabibi. Another was supine of Parliament. Another public account committee was city but sit as High Court into on your vacant there baby ala a parliament will be no or depending on Zawaka chon there when you into on your strat in running your strat them into Bamaikan there yes parliament will be to Mungago into now one parliamentarians in Wakwa was swear oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Into your papa Urban King Sports Band Bagby. Yes, Mori Kananen, but then can so onya who know who there. He is not the final authority. More yan who there or Yajaman. More yan who there. Parliament no Okoha or Kebia or Bin Kebi. Or send a Nanka Sankasan on your member of Parliament.
Yes.
On your member of Parliament.
Yes.
Yeah, parliamentarians are in Canada.
Yeah.
Inti ori ye bibia emrane man kwan da on ya odo hu because mo hwe nzebe bia oikodo wo parliament na papa yi on meye speaker ne nzebe bia oya na ye nyina ye sua a bibi se de sisiara oye dan
nasa
oye dan na sisiara asesa because pe bompay the majority in a Ghana for being about o send there ninzama bi na oriyen nya constitutional crisis now I'm praying and I'm hoping there Ghana for asofo na mpanyimfo a woka bia oyeye ti dem NPP fu ye nya abotare woni NDC fu kan tum no nya abotare there even 2024 election ya President Mahama Ghana force want too money he has another opportunity nye do lose the election ya we lose ya chede Ghana nkwansho into when you abutar they can't use parliament to intimidate MPP in Ghana. No.
And who is using it to intimidate you? You that you have all the machinery, the apparatus.
Even machinery.
The government in power.
Even apparatus back.
But government in power have all the machinery, the apparatus to at least.
But you work within the confines of the law.
Yes,
we are operating within the law.
Yeah.
Until the make sure there because we are operating within the law. So yaza. Tintia money mo jagadu ina NDC fu na speaker mo woye so yaza MPP suru ye the same thing na nka ka ba asem na obesi hweden asem o si parliament say majority ni koya nka ba asem na obesi but Nyankopon charge there MPP yanya me na ye Allah Osman ni the way ya Yesu ni ye ba na wada atete hen o say ni ye dwen Ghana fo ho ni emfi revolutionary background nti ye yaza ye twen ye dwen dama young election it's no man pay catch there I think about the future the next generation not the next election it's best NDC speaker of parliament parliamentarians when now but no one who there the constitution is supreme even the president is subject to the dictates of the constitution. How much more you Abambagbe speaker of parliament how much more onumpa or executive powers. Does Abangbe have executive powers? No. Intimate yeye nzeme bia yemfa prepare nukwarizi inambra yemfa yejuma. You can't reprobate and approbate. There when it suits you ebezimbra no do. When it goes against you enzimbra no do. Na ishe the way a orkesi ya bakade bibi on towards esi bibi arensi akayaza emramo kwade ye. In a quarter and Brahmo Kwade one interpret constitution. Why catch all there? Yenuya Azai Yen, no baby at Tochima, into Nabutanian did the home combo, Yemfori. Only baby and the yebi. Only the inti in there, and it's for Ubotum was the Supreme Court, name was the true form. On Cheribiara, they were holding them in high esteem. They were holding them in high esteem. Netse. You try there, you but tired guys, the institution, you book the institution here when massa. Where will we run to? A heifer in the Ebeko because Ghana Yazambra, near Yaziduma, Mestre, and this in Mabun, Mestre Ghana for the baby Ayedi, or either Mobiara or Shokutupa, Eshe MPP Yaba Bemi. In Zaman after 2 pansam or man paying the Mahama Nabro or Mafabo will your school pa want to win your school opportunity there over to young Wadi Shadow. A bio din share Ebu Quim, Mende, Yenu Anomakati will your school will to win Wadi Shana or Triado Alco. Only the Asha Chichi Ghana man, near the case the new Biobaka saw there or Bomon in any whole year, Fidel San in a Duka night club.
All right, Medasi, Pesiwa, Mammy.
Nana, intimate share Abambagben. Bio, Ghana Nibia and Tasside, ye practice constitutional democracy, not parliamentarian democracy, not NDC constitution, not MPP.
Are they practicing NDC constitution in parliament?
Na
NDC constitution
ewo bia under Ankasa self motto only know there any majority leader. Have you seen that before? Even when you as majority leader, it goes into the caucus with your
caucus. But they said there shouldn't be any declaration from what do you call the speaker It's only your numbers will tell you where you should be.
Who told you?
It is the
That
numbers.
is what.
It is the numbers.
Nana,
Don't misinform the listeners.
Nana, who told you?
But that is what I know.
It's numbers, no
But when you say majority, if you are asking me who told me, when you say majority, what is majority and what is minority?
Mr. Who told? It's depending on your numbers.
Yes.
In you there, we go to Waba. NDC will have the minority, but other independent party will become majority.
It all becomes majority. So, means you are more than.
Okay. At that time, local parliament, they are working with them. When you NDC, they are working because you can choose to go to parliament as an independent candidate, and you work with other caucus. You can also decide to work with other caucus.
Very good. So at the end of it all, it's amount to them, so numbers become more. Yes, NDC they have 36 against MPP 35.
By whose declaration?
By the numbers in the house.
By whose
By the numbers in the house.
I don't know Supreme Court can say.
All right, I say.
It's a null and void. Waste execution. It's one or one numbers. Okay. Make sure they have
but I think the moment you see 83 signatories, we mun yana mu dey call parliament back. But I know Mattis says 83 mun so are still the parliament is vacant.
Ono ye embra o chede. Say parliament e be call recess. Another parliament bibi nti won tum entina embrama ho kwan de wo benya parliamentarians bia obata at the exigency of the time and or the speaker of now was the speaker embrane chede over 2 weeks I think it's 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. It means that the same speaker has to call.
Oh no,
not necessarily they have to go.
No. Speaker and fair into munko.
Oh right. Because you are also educating me. Well, I don't know by your own education.
Speaker and fair into because
then so it can be indefinite.
Depending on the action of the speaker.
It will still be so that why the signature? Why they 83 signatories?
Ono ye catch speaker there.
They are prompting him.
Speaker there. BBA basi into free.
Okay.
So tourism speaker and free. There are other opportunities avenue you can also explore.
That is process. So the process will make it indefinite as it is.
The process cannot make it.
No, but 2 weeks. They think 2 weeks is 2 weeks there. Maybe the other one was
all right. That's it. Say become a speaker. Next 2 weeks, next speaker and Friday.
Other avenue.
Yes.
Other avenue can also give you 2 weeks. Other avenue.
You can't.
I'm saying can.
Oh, okay. Can.
All right. Jagadu, let's go.
But then, listen.
Push.
The Speaker of Parliament about the interpretation of the standing orders are. As the oracle of the house, name tracing more tracing or to see a of parliament na bayambra. But the speaker more bayan all in trasa you can challenge it at the same parliament or you go to court and challenge it. It is a more ye in ka after your mark in the MPP but back okay speaker you use the parliamentary procedure near that challenge at that time.
Why did they use that?
At that time speaker on or there the first deputy speaker no then. Joe Wise, but since you are Joe Wise here, interested party war assembly move into other called the second deputy speaker. The second deputy speaker here, Esiama so interested party. So the only avenue is the court.
All right, Nasi.
Minia, Meda was saying, and then pay me one mama. Young comedy, Aya Condona, Mama Kanye there. Ghana, yeah. It is true that the interpretation of the law lies in the bosom of the Supreme Court. But the Constitution has also given the separation of powers to the 3 arms of government. That is why we call it the arms of government. Many said, "Na yako Supreme Court. Joe Kwesi ni issue back up. In the Supreme Court will pronounce it.
Yeah.
Will pronounce it in there or parliament was the Juma. When it was pronounced, the speaker then declared that particular seat vacant and informed Oyo Electoral Commission.
Okay, so your question is the question, sir, so also the was declared vacant.
Yes, it was the Supreme Court that made a ruling on it about Damo, your friend today, dual citizenship. Do you know the Speaker didn't interpret the dual citizenship because that was not in his ambit to rule on it in the House.
Okay.
Or your Electoral Commission or your Electoral Commission was the Ejuma. And it was the Electoral Commission that even sought to seek interpretation on it as to ebi aber na owode inipan or ni change of what friend then nationality will take effect. Is it the time war to no daba and now the time all file the nomination as at the time ya kwa to do kwesi no daba na on ye Canadian citizen but as at the time all filing no a Canadian citizen. But it's there about Bible us the Supreme Court member. Inti mama can me fire juma. Very good. The same constitution. When you go to Article 57(5), the president shall not, while in office as president, be personally liable to any civil or criminal proceedings in court. Wait a minute, but now I know to me there on my pain. Say, Sabi, Odin, some who need the damn crown. You to me a fan of court.
Yes.
Because of your man pain. Do we need interpretation on this one too? Yeah, for we Supreme Court. Now we can interpret there. On my pain, no. Galamsey who send me on my pain 2020. Obobo now no card there. One friend today say. Galamsey Mentuma stop Galamsey. This was even 2017. Yeah. Mentuma stop Galamsey. I put my presidency on the line, of which I ought to miss Kokojina or elections over 2020. At the time, could somebody have gone to the court to say that Omampena Sami okay, he's liable to it, and we want to enforce it because we want to put his presidency on the line. It is because of this immunity. Why is it that?
Nane, sorry, just 1 minute. And you there. The liable ya obey. In the constitution, you know, or ne other interpretation, or and so people to go to court the what constitutes
the liability. And on the make sure that it makes it clear. There, or man paying in the damo ne or your man paying could say that. So off you don't pay on my time limit, and Sanders will be what somehow or bet more in account on your account. Now, fast forward to Parliament. The constitution itself also have a parliament in that immunity. Share other way of parliament in listen. About new ruling no mine. On my ansana Afenyo Marken, Oracle Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And when they went to Supreme Court, in what they want a stay of execution. Is that not it? Good. Now, young father there, Supreme Court, a yet a mini, let the ya samaka. A him for numpo, who crew member. Waka quick you been a brother. In the what now court. In the what no court, we make a pronouncement on him. The oath for into one fanunko prison. In the crew member is, oh, brother, me try now. My family found call baby. Brought in when you brought them ran one for brother Renard one farmer. Into why you wait now another member say okay, them that not make a court my catch on when stay of execution because or there is no fire, you know, that or that. Do we practice this in Ghana?
No.
This is what the MPP want to bring to Ghana. Onipano, where the constitution was there. Mumanga see your precedence. It was 2020. Oye clear. Nobody went to the court for any interpretation at that time. Many people back in the seat. At that time, no man paying Nana Adodan Kwaku to me Kokojina for Mina. Catch up for Mina for there. Esiama Wadia Medina Yade. Mean to me for any Yajuma. On my pain, no can come some no. Fast forward. In the Yasa back. In the same imbranara, the same imbranara. Why madam was it juma? One madam was it juma speak at Nego. First day, minority leader, ordinary somebody called parliament. Waka can ask me. Speakers woman me 2 days. Na me from who am why many 2 days? 2 days nation we go na asem awie. Obu assembly we ya. It me ka ko parliament there. Na wo friend den assembly or dey ko interpretation into answer na speaker we tum na we go na asem. And then yes I TBM na end them crofno kra no they've resented going for the independent candidates. When ya nkobium nti na che they are still members of the house. Inti efa ne se when ya nkobium a were they MPP expecting there. And can when ya nko the speaker would then call them back though. Mo man mo card and Morocco. Na mo enya nko nti mo nsa emra back. Do we where in the world? In enya da membra we di adwuma. Where in the world? But me no me yen hwe da ma asemi no oye den na obay. Dam 2020 asemi aye kan wa asemi nya assurance bi esi o. 2020 a wode ko court wode ko parliament mo yi wonye mena bi esi. Ibi so 2008, ibi so 2012. Ni nyina no osi wo NDC. We could have also gone to the parliament to say that yenyi pay we fie mu orukọ independence into wo yin fio. But the MPP fi na wo ye that we want to test the law. We want to test the law. Michael Kwe is in the time and not our the powers to do that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, mom knows you want to test the law.
No, Michael Kwe in the time and now what I what you know what? It is the MPP party. Now what try come on Michael Kwe. Then when you pa oya esiama and today the MPP, you see, MPP is full of unprincipled individuals. And it is the characteristics and the character of Nanado. And now my man worry. Listen, it is a shame. Much that time. It was this MPP from Wado Quarry. And they wanted to test the law. They had their way. Circumstance in the anyone was assassin. It is the same circumstance. Now, me or Orekasa, no, it can be there. Oma or friend then. Article by the there. It is the High Court now.
Article 99.
99.
Yeah.
No, so a High Court now they will declare seats in the vacant. Now let's go to Article 97.1. Article 97.1. A member of Parliament shall vacate his seat in Parliament. Shall vacate his seat in Parliament. Bakun Oreka elected. This one vacate his seat in Parliament. 1. Upon dissolution of Parliament. It's when Parliament is dissolved. Should we go to a High Court?
No.
For them to interpret there. Parliament is dissolved into the monk of the seat, their seat is vacant.
No, it's already clear there.
It's already clear. Very good. Let's move on. If he is elected as a Speaker of Parliament, do we go there to interpret it again?
No.
No. It is not a High Court and will declare those seats vacant. Is that not it? That is one. If he is absent without permission in writing, if he is absent without the permission in writing of the Speaker,
and
he is unable to offer reasonable explanation to the parliamentary committee on privileges from 15th sitting of the meeting of parliament. When you read all these ones, do we need to go back to the High Court for them to be pronounced vacant? Is it not the Speaker who is going to pronounce them vacant?
Yes.
So what is he talking about? It is only the power is only vested in Ofreneden or Ofreneden. Now come back again. If he is expelled from Parliament after having been found guilty of contempt of Parliament by a committee of Parliament, or if any circumstance arise such that if he were not a member of Parliament would cause him to be disqualified or ineligible for election under Article 94 of the Constitution. This one too, do we go to the Supreme High Court to declare him vacant?
To answer with the F, no.
If he resigned from office as a member of Parliament by writing under his hand addressed to the Speaker,
that is what MPP they also stand by.
There.
With if the person has to write it,
you see, then
pronounce it, or is that not what their party?
Listen. Only thing on the payment better hand first now. Maybe say money there. Or say brofo automatic ase. One constitution, pull their constitution. Tenure of office of tenure of cessation of membership. Pull their own constitution.
MPP constitution.
Pull the MPP constitution. Also, when a member is going on as independent, he automatically. Okay, me miss a minute. For me now, a siama, all look independent now. What no call 2020? What no call a parliament? What we can sit in vacancy. When we say the MPP for from a siama or net nasi, and now MPP may siama letter. They hear you at party name. They didn't do that. Ni name no one yebi. A siama card all look independent now. Na what card there? You constitution ni check here there. In your mechanic look independent. You are no longer a member.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of and in the work here there. No, already a party no way there. What your and the maybe said a CM card or the party no choy man there. If man, when you can say who's not there. On no Afro top president. Or friend a Alain Kodecha Martin. Because all the FP people they call them as a members. They are not. Automatically, the moment they declare that they belong to a different party, automatically the monk of you where you feel.
You know, you actually have one I enjoy more.
Na mesi one choy in maho. What na party na every party no. You see, these people are very unprincipled. And one can say one constitution na lan kasa mpa wan so di buan so party na lan put. In that they can stand here and disown that particular constitution. The monk of in there what Ghana mai mo wo Ghana mai. Obey the constitution na kasa nwa good. Now fast forward. Yen share the proceedings and what the Supreme Court. Speak at Negum in the way make ruling. Ruling no yeah no. If you want to go for interpretation, go for interpretation. Nasa interpretation needs in mawa. It may apply going forward. Ghana yambra yedibu mind. It doesn't have retrospective effect. Or I mean you are saying as for your market, so that's another court no him. It doesn't have retrospective effect. Into there, your friend in there, menu can say, is there the criminality of your friend the suicide? Do belongs to cook no. Those we are seeing you on Yanade. Into Madame Pedemo Konemukumu. Say, Equadel Kokumwa. Not a year where or a criminal offense. That I need now be any money. In the menu can say, Bayan and our child could our trade. A CJ or a chief justice or the other day. So be no quarter do. Nasa Okodo Kokunoa. Or you there embrace lawyer then. Otian. Into Minoka, a million can chame there. The monk of Fibina Mibiman Kuku, may as you walk court. The Otian read the one is a book one.
You be your man.
The monk of young Conquer you won't prisons. And I am one day. Is that what the MPP is trying to tell the Ghanaians? You see, MPP are buying all Siciano. Why you want to be there? One is it one fambra, one fire she. And it is a character of the president, Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo. And I hope one day somebody will rise up and call Oye President Nana Addo the tenure of office. Call on it for it to either be expunged. You see, the record and the precedents that this president has set. Or that one more man. See, I can't hear it from one. Or my obese. In Yama or man paying way. Odi were friend the name or man paying or die. Look, 2020. Yet ha old man friend a your friend in 2021 Parliament. Do you know that Parliament are military work one? It constitutes a coup. Parliament and military work one. It constitutes a coup. And they know who is the head of the military. Is it not the president? Oman Payne is the chief of the Ghana Army. Ghana Armed Force. It is a work of parliament. One and more than work of parliament. The president should be held answerable to that. But many can say because of them clause now, 57
MPP constitution into
now. What to do? No, on read. Mama Patrick on read.
Patrick.
Mama Patrick Nangas
he knows
no Ovia on my interpretation of that.
Can I some name reading constitution? Not only Mark and
a member of the
free education
who stands as an independent candidate against the officially elected member of the party, or who joins or declares his or her support for another party or for independent candidates when the party has sponsored a candidate in general election or by-election, automatically forfeits his or her membership of the party. The man say me, bisa no church.
What you
know church? You see, these people are unprincipled.
So this is that your
this is my party's constitution.
Yeah. That is your party's constitution. It's Why is it not working? Are you trying to tell me Esiama is a member of your party?
Why is it not working?
Cynthia Morrison, is this a member of your party? Automatically, not sure people automatically now the forfeit his or her membership.
Okay, landing with
okay.
Read
the constitution now. In read one part. Then J Ada.
Okay.
In compare on read the so non famra. Another on read the assent.
So okay.
You read the constitution in holistic
MPP party.
In your baby crow. Efaha. Na
because into the A and B.
Ina on the bed. Bibi ba and son ya.
Minia, go back.
Because letterhead now also. Letterhead now also. Maybe one will see page that when letterhead
a part of MPP's constitution.
No, Maniland
a reader, you was so okay. Be one nasi.
Okay.
And you make meaning of it. So read here automatically, yes or automatically. But you read about the story, be was say.
You don't forfeit your seat. Is that what you are saying?
Nana, there are other avenues. If Ebi send there, Wakacham there, may lose membership of MPP. Or send them my BBA. Or NDC, MPP, ni demon, only party constitution into lose membership. Do you know that I have the power to challenge it at the Supreme Court?
You see.
Because
you see, Neverland now.
Where's your Supreme Court case?
Neverland now.
In Tartan Chimo, in your man, and you man can away your Supreme Court case. In there, in Ghana.
What you are saying is not true. Listen, say Menyoka say MPP party name. Say Ekwe Bibiara, they will refer you to discipline committee. You'll be heard. You'll be heard. That is the other aspect of it. But in this particular instance, when you go against the party's sponsored candidate,
you
let me land. You don't have that. You don't have that.
You read the young constitution. No read the Ghana constitution now. Or catch what there. In regular parliament aye.
Yeah.
Another institution be aye. Another be aye. So who feel there on your constitution ni brebra. Constitution no supreme moboa. Enti morka there
constitution no supreme. Let me take you to the constitution no supreme. Article 97.
Article 97.
Deals with this particular that you are saying.
Nchehu akohwiro otwada me chemcha Ghana onte insampanda bro hu to you do on the try na make accident. Yedi na heaven yakobi. Yedi na te na heaven yakobi. Biom Article 97 now kind ehu. Tell me catch there. Or yanze maybe. Tell me catch there. Read the constitution now. One, your declaration. Declaration. Where declare?
Who declared?
Because you call a declaration.
Where declare?
That is.
Answer no be. Remember. Answer no be declare. Bibi. Send them kobiaka. But baby, you can canon there. 4 years, 10 years, that's fine. You don't need anybody to declare because the member no constitution anymore. It doesn't need any interpretation. But the constitution, baby, will not be over dreaming. If the mentality there is lacuna in the law, you go for interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay, this part which is the where is the lacuna? Okay, let me read the article 97. I constitution. No, me time on you.
Baby, you ended though. You ended the winner, man, Rebecca.
No.
Oh,
until Rebecca not here.
Yes,
and then I didn't end.
Oh,
he came in and then you said I should give him time.
No, I didn't say. I said land. Mom now on Simon and Rebecca.
I didn't land. I didn't land.
Also your Rebecca.
I was going to talk about how our MPP will use the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court in Siciano. They look very awkward. Not even to us. Menyuka say in one national security. Kandapa made a statement there when the Supreme Court rules. Maybe I'll be Shebiana, maybe I will rule. Now the MPP no come on. It is endangering the constitution here, and that is the point. As this yeah, oil constitutional crisis. Them constitution, as me all can go for our independent candidate or one friend the party constitution in me. When you come to the G, as if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament to join another party, that is a crossing carpet. So it deals with the cross carpet today. Or seek to remain in parliament. Seek to remain. The other parliament, the oil independent. Say MPP no don't call parliament. That's a create a MPP for there. What's the matter parliament? But my parliament na that be independent. You back it yo.
Me that's the face you are. And in 2 minutes, na me
woman is small.
This
woman is small. Nana.
Yes sir.
Mama Kede. The law is very funny sometimes. Nana, say you there. Example no man. Court be my ruling. Non challenger, it remains as it is. It remains as it is.
Yeah, possible.
But as soon as I be challenged, or they watch the way that assembly and sana ayeduma mobwa. Into the fact there, Neda.
No. But you cannot misinform the people. You cannot misinform the people.
So court ma ordinance or get us a train. Na ya you have to wait.
Court I can call for me the bancha or criminal. And the obi keke no da bi call for me the bancha or criminal.
We are not
until the court
man cut them.
That is not
okay, come here.
The free education about free TVET apprenticeship program is so for cool if you were but in the means me achati you don't clear
no constitution what about one man to kind because of the one guy can constitution and then say obubu adwunu what do constitution what about a screen no do mankind that's right.
Let's go.
My brother so
free education and mankind constitution what constitution and what the brown
like and to school a free education and TVET
then free education no to mankind that's the constitution. Not education to mankind
bro phone to want to mankind on tasa mankind on course
I mean me kai cho entum na ntase wan kasa wo free education na ade by na wala entum mankind wa constitution
nana mama kai dey
land
emre hu
yeah
say read the as I was to NDC for WhatsApp platform no na kankan na nhwe ni ya be confuse
yeah ba high constitution ba kind wa
onyim pa my brother your prayer boy no sis obaka chem the Patrick today Mahama Kade ye do politics o do baby a is a coffee from no onye hwe yiye mi asema o ja mo
ka etiefo bo hu obi a olutwa akwa
ha nana mama taka chwan dey yet na hey man kesim court was assembly no onye da motu be seek redress moboa
that
one is there higher.
Yes, that one is there.
Also, odi no nyame da motu be seek a court higher.
Yes.
Semensika or cheda asem na waka me den.
Ejitu.
Inta make sure that sanada wodidim no biara nka wo hwi no di tuma inda wodidima onyame de into be seek redress. That is the point I'm making. That the fact there ebia makokwe ni ruling obia challenger it is artists obia challenge but in the di obia that a challenge into our asem na two different things biom precedents nye precedent bia no ye law nye precedent bia no ye law mo ye law or established che the Supreme Court make ruling bi no what can the Supreme Court can it becomes law say Michael Kwe new ruling na or can parliament one any speaker can depart from it oyamra
okay
but the Supreme Court the what can until you seek redress for Supreme Court abayamra Into one on kade Michael Quinn is Michael Quinn is will be around challenge. Into one the problem of 1 hour more 1 hour one challenge. Into the challenge. That is how it is. Ne say win them. Ne kaya the threat to them NDC for ye. Yen for the Funa rebel style. Yen for your parliament. Parliament majority. When you are bright to aba. Yen wo polling station. Yen you are bright to aba wo polling station. Into message jagadu. What mama can see? Okofia. What platform? No some fun to do no can tell there. Yee, Sadam ran on to the mall. Nanda MPP for one come a taxi.
They are going in the
Dabna Emran or the into Ghana for what worship no Ghana for our warfare. One task then, Damanam Ranity. Sanada was the zoo 9 year day. Nan can hoshi. Then there was the army Patrick. Not so young Madame make who be onu nchede o send na the one ka hu bibi nti dem na adeneti.
Okay, medase Mama chases Dr. Bawumia with 5 questions to answer, and Dr. also return. Doctor don't the bibia ya kasiemu me ka de odema izata na enye is the way so 50 ba obi aka 5 na o ka 50 those do yankona yangonguti John Dramani Mahama ka assembly na I say he Dr. Bawumia doesn't need debate nti onimne nti asa na is calling for Sawero ele yangonguti sa assembly na yamara chiche ye wi na ye kotie JDM bibi ujina ya also this 5 questions no egba na ya trust everywhere.
Nana Akufo-Addo was asking me why I'm Nana Akufo-Addo was asking me why I'm refusing to debate Bawumia. You know, Bawumia doesn't deserve a debate. He is losing this election. I will not elevate him to my level and go and sit and debate him. Their campaign is failing. They have no message. And so he wants to be elevated to my level. No. I know my level. You see, in 2012, I was sworn in as president, and I went into that election as the sitting president. They called for a debate. I made myself available. I debated Nana Akufo-Addo. In 2016, I was the sitting president. IEA organized the debate. I made myself available. Nana Akufo-Addo refused to take part in the debate. In 2020, he was the sitting president. He refused to take part in a debate. But the one who responded to me when we made the call for the debate is the current flag bearer of the NPP, who is asking me for a debate. Has he forgotten what he said? That I should go to Sangma and go and debate the farmers of Sangma who don't have fertilizer. That I should go to Abosokai and go and debate the spare parts people who cannot buy dollar because dollar is 3 point something to 3 cedis point something to the dollar. He said I should go and debate the taxi drivers and the drivers who cannot buy petrol. This is the same Bawumia today asking me for a debate. As for him, the people he will debate are many. He should debate the nurses who are sitting at home who have not been posted. He should go and debate the teachers who are home who have not been posted and debate them about their licensure exams. He should go and debate the fishermen who cannot get premix and they have to go and buy premix from hairdressing salons. He should go and debate the unemployed youth who have finished school 4 years ago and to date cannot find work. Has he forgotten? That is what he told me. So today, why do you want to debate me? All the people you said I should go and debate.
All right. So that is what JDM now said. Bawumia doesn't need any debates, and he doubled and also brought some 5 questions. I'll say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia answer. Should let me ask the the way they have 5 questions. Obi who are retailing some more 10, 50 questions. Now they are dealing now. Say you be cause we be debate me we be say we didn't dey baba we didn't dey baba. By the end of it all, Ghana and Angaza, where are we heading towards? Dagadu, let me start from you.
Minia Medasi, I've already said that the market there MPP for now. One mama obey when they are party with that principle. MPP ni catch the in there more no munsu. Adecha oba kan ende da maka da more no munsu. Me sentinta me small for no munsu. Asasa. Dam na MPP for what is here. One young crofo which mo aka there mesedam na mejina da masemi a meka yido. De dam na mese. Party ande yenye hon ni dealing on on Cherry 2015, 2013, 2014, 15, 16. And I am done Bawumia Yara. And
Bawumia vice president, address him well. Vice president,
yes, of course.
Address him well.
Missing Yan Dam Bawumia Yara. Yan Bawumia Yara.
His Excellency.
On the Mafan Counter
House. Address next Excellency.
Oh yeah, Vice President Bawumia.
Okay.
His Excellency.
The Vice President is okay.
Vice President.
Okay.
Vice President Bawumia Yara. University Bureau of Ghana man mu na brent teaching ho. Okoye lectures. Ninsama okekan na ade ni nyina no. Ye nyina ye tibi.
Yeah.
Fast forward, no be vice president. But Mami established the more statement there. Bawumia was selected as a running mate at the time in the on-year MPP. And Minia Patrick confirmed that for me. Bawumia timer was selected in the on-year MPP, no year card-bearing member of MPP. This issue, when the Council of Elders, when the meeting I say, na do kware no, in church mo the Council of Elders ni there. Ole piodie, obaba bobuan, mo wa ye economy ije, odama Ghana fo. No na do ni nyimeti wo economy mi, owofo. Na ohun de Bawumia inyo obi obotumo aboan, mo wa ye economy ni. In MPP fo wanjin tumuman. Na onfa Bawumia onfa namra na omre mboboama onye economy onfa mahe ne dam sasuni nti 2008 other bani nyina Bawumia ma series of lectures inda na Bawumia le kasa wa ha na o kasa fa economy hu inda na Bawumia le kasa wa ha na o kasa fa economy hu inda na Bawumia se demo na economy inna nyame nchaade 2017 Bawumia ba be vice president. Answer in 2016, Dama Bawumia Kriyara or set up 170 questions. Or the man Oye vice president then, Emisata. The Emisata only them questions now. Emisata be sent that them questions no for him for. Is any man answer other man? What my answer other man?
Also,
what be sent the questions now? Why certain of him for no kede? I say of textbooks. ofi textbooks me no did that say no no nya we dem say
say
or your textbooks or your dem secondary school no onye university no onye we textbooks ya we nyina ho share economy ani mu bi na wa asesa adam questions or da ba me mi sa ataka chen ne wo bo man a won fa textbooks na wo di bo man
yes
it's okay it's me that's what I'm making on okwa I'm trying to establish a base na me the nkomo
I remember Miss Ata's own bed
Baumia Miss Ata no ko bi sa na there the more questions no da ba onya efi he no so oyi no wo oye nya textbooks ata say na Miss Ata ka chen na say dem no sit down no ma me kan sure there nya textbooks ni mu questions and ni mu answers ni edi bo man
okay
no man bu onye textbooks asama Baumia kasa wo hwa ye deda ye fon ko hedan in that young common abba easy. Asama ba yakini nyina anye de. John Dramani Mahama, former president, na samenye de. Papa oye Baumia chi Ghana mai mu nyina. Okeka nsem bebri. Almost 170 questions or the movie. Na opede Baumia anka nankasa nsam na okeka yin. Enya questions all settle down no etiefu nte ha no ni onya aja beken na oye John Dramani Mahama all the questions bi zero kwa akoma Baumia oya asama okan de enwona wori tie ni no ma Baumia ntas de so wa asem bi ya no nankase nanum asam omre me ya no se baze Baumia no ka de onyi kwan de ye dollar anka odu 4 cedi ana 3 cedi mpo na onu no wo hwa owo na na adu ampa so to aba mani wie ema oye ehihie a odugo 2016 o sha dollar ya adwuma ema 2017 2018 dollar no do to kakra bia na Baumia kokogina ba bi kokado wa ache dollar ema odna to prison wo oye headquarters of oye Ghana police ma wa locking ma the safi no da komo ame water da ma ame water mfa safi no fa yede offensive Baumia na oba bekan do onu no wa ache dollar nnenne dollar na safi no komo ma ame water other safi other ababak men the dollar we go na 17 cedis na Mahama libi sande dollar na ese owo baba ye ho adwuman in the dollar no 17 kan wa asam feche Ghana for there dollar na oyede na okoko fi 17 masa we bi sana asama owo na se betre na nche na libi so there na oyede na dollar na okoko asem bisa kurini waka bon
okay
ase wase bi so there Baumia say dam 120 billion na owo ho no mo wa bra na oye wo friend den nkroma ne kai odi Rollins ne kai oboboe Kufo ne kai oboboe Atamos ne kai oboboe na Mahama na ne kai oboboe ya kan nya di mo oye 120 billion ono Baumia wa ya adwuma Bank of Ghana pay na Ghana onyi kwan de ye bobosia ye di yo man damas mini okay na wanka okay de onyi kwan de ye bobosia di yo man
yeah
nne ya bobosia ma ye wo in the tune of 800 billion from 120 to 800 billion in the year yet two fimumpo that means that you were almost 600 plus billion on within 8 years other back on my account no like na now na see you Bank of Ghana into damo wo friend den business mayamban in the business baby who akwa kojinani into munu yesa obeya ankabra na nkabobo anya me nyina ye den ye yano masa I waka ban wangasi wonu masamo obi so wonu masama wotikoku inflation Mahama na time no ya he no le chode o na si botum na ache inflation na be asam na esi obi so da masani a wotikoku esi nti bida menyo ka sei Mahama oswa ambobosia 42 billion enfenfi oye Bank of Ghana enyimna na say Bank of Ghana declare there nwa aboka 60 billion plus ewo ho demiska ni nyina Baumia na onye na nado wokwa akwaji demiska ho kokobọ da mbosia ni mu wokwa kokobọ bosia o Bank of Ghana wo wie na waka ache Bank of Ghana there demiska ni entumi entia inti mun declared de oyaka mi nda da ka ni no wa da abrahede yentia wache wadagu oye tax ya yetu am ene ye ho ache hen oka ho me ye ho ache hen wada abre hede ye ntua ene olibi said emi ma mbobosia o Bank of Ghana ese le mbobosia oba ne den ene akwa bobosia o Bank of Ghana. This is in the and some Mahamali can you and Mahamali be Sunday. Our what all about what's the economy in Alabama? Imagine to me the economy, my young lectures, yeah. In there, Baumian some or canina, Nimu Kumpo, you want more of economy. About internet economy as some, net digitalization as some day. That means some enemy, never a Mahama or the man. Now, the end of the Madame, sorry, I'll be that send them the Baumiazi. Or 50 questions or that, but now, Master Muko reading Mary Ahoy. From Frencham. But the vice president back in there, I don't know, minimarazi. So be no ready as a mean to Namintre. But no, oh, yes.
But Mammy Mac, Don Dramani in the 5, and my for now, so there was a 1 CD free 4. Mahama demands answers on the city's precipitous decline from $4 to $1 in 2016 to almost 17 to $1 today. Now, 2, debt bomb. He questions Baumia's role in Ghana's public debt explosion from 120 billion in 2016 to 763 billion in 2024. 3. Inflation. Mahama seeks explanation for inflation surge to 54%, the highest in Ghana's Fourth Republic, under Bawumia watch. 4. Central Bank controversy. He queries Bawumia's borrowing of over 42 billion from the Bank of Ghana, resulting in a staggering 60 billion loss. Now, 5. Economic silence. Mahama asks why Bawumia has abandoned economic lectures and why the word economy has vanished from the vocabulary. These are the key area of the man, Dr. Bawumia.
Very good. And American Mirahu with the kind of response.
Yes, on the man, Dr. Bawumia, listen to me when I'm talking.
I mean, Mirahu with the kind of response not the questions are Bawumia or the bay.
Yeah, 50.
But no questions 50 or the bay. Now said, excuse me to say, on Yaza and Corde, Obi or your man paying na bedechi. Otu no raise those questions as a question. Some of the comma meba insha. Insha oh menyokas all from 2. That them questions in only ya na. Minia. Obi said in the way when not set them questions. It doesn't befit questions coming from a vice president. Excuse me, with all due respect. Share, why was overall GDP growth under your government lower than under our government? Them question will come say then at your GDP growth was lower than our government. Them can say wait or your question will be sir. Why do you think our government has constructing more fish landing sites than your government did? There by the internet here any buying where see or yeah fishing landing sites baby no wa by NC dam ne obiana ne priority awunda menyoka say inda menyoka say set handa say catch me there emumu asi or yeah or friend a landing fishing landing site baby.
And if you are saying say obiana ne priority the entire just not on the priority say oba yes digitalization we feel economics no government runs away from when you talk of projects. When you talk of projects, when you can say we obeka bibi wa hanum there agenda 111 when you say agenda 111 ni mu ahe na why if a vice president liba beka sa is any ya flyover bebre chen any ya dam bebre chen any ya dam bebre chen
roads in the many workers say when it comes to road John Mahama 4 years in office can compete with you people with the road. That is a fact. Mahama 4 years. Many workers say Shem Hospital organ Mayima. Shem Hospital organ Mayima. Onye oye wo friend and Legon. Hospital on ye pay. We more by West.
Land under 1 minute now.
Shem Hospital onye maritime hospital. Onye ye pay. Shem any investment wo aye dam coffee won abredo. Wo by hu aye. But you na catch me there. Only what friend then atomic gas on your pay. One of them stems school here was this how many now where see as compared to the E-blocks. So my question me we need there. But we many them stay questions no other but sabi. Obeya sabi me say my batana ma kan some sisiara. Me kan sama all the mutum na me chama some no da sama me kan. Yes, every man am better na me kan. Mara ko kakra jagadu. Na ma better ha na ma ka da ma sani. Yes, me kan me njina dweni. Ebetna ebeka chen there when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Yeah. And the exchange rate is exposing you. Will be some one sama na digitalization, a tax clearance, a free SHS. Will be so BBR a free SHS.
But also you also don't forget that the economy now roughly now. So there was some two major crises.
Masa. Let us not go there. Those crises. Masa. Those crises. Maybe your time. You know, I can't answer. I'm not why that happen. Listen, yes. Those crises were in itself a blessing to them.
Oh, okay. It was a blessing.
Listen, baby. Okay. It is when we get outside and make no baby and obeja to outside another way.
Okay.
He said that it was time. Listen, 2020 elections. It was the COVID money. COVID money. No more than confirm to win the 2020 election. And
interestingly,
yes. Is it not interesting? How much did they get from out of the COVID? How much did they get out of the COVID? In time, the COVID, no, Russia-Ukraine war. In some, I'm in Penameti.
That's two big blows.
No.
We never go.
Ghana continue Yakub. I did a Cote d'Ivoire and then one about Osmo.
No, that's for Cote d'Ivoire. You know that they are francophone country.
Massa, they are francophone country.
They don't manage their own money.
Massa. Omaya yet me. Yen na ebeja to me there. Them is scale buy them coffee watch them is wudi.
Okay.
So them is one change in what the investment, proper investment and can yon and Ghana and Kabana and Kodi ye to me ye progress more than what they are doing. Okay, the sky was way winner. Yen cheer them is we have paid that money.
Okay.
Yet so what are they talking about? Baumia them questions now not that banana. Baumia should be able to talk. And then let me land on this one. Mahama also in debate Baumia.
Yeah.
It is clear. Baumia don't need Mahama to elevate himself.
Okay.
It is done deal.
Okay.
Maye here there Baumia nanga sine numa asama na la waka. There meba maye economy ni meba maye dam. Ono namba Mahama waka chane there minua make kain maye nta ase there make kain etum na ye. Le mbobosia this popular statement. You don't need to borrow money from anywhere. All you need is just to tow the roads and then collect money. You will get money to run the economy and to run the country. The matter very well.
Okay. Agua, Mama chases Dr. Baumia with some questions. We better honestly the questions Mahama was asking, the 5 key points was vital ones. Very, very vital.
According to who?
It's vital because it's about the economy.
According to who?
According
to
Baumia. You also know that they are vital because of the economy.
Baumia
economy situation.
It was Baumia.
Because looking at the 1 cedi to 17 and what have you, 3 cedi, what is 3 or 4 cedi to 17 and the GDP and what have you, and it means that there are key points in government if we're able to capture those areas these are the points we really damn Dr. Baumia.
Nana Dasi. Instead of maybe so according to who? Name no you perform more say. Aha. Nana Moyo Aqua Majagadu. Native for one fan chen on your no and is nine them. So on your propaganda, lies and deceit. Ne bana ose Baumia the questions or certain ne ban baby sane de inshira obotu bi say inshira benyin wa be pay papa but one for the papa ni propaganda nana bio education a cheche for our set commission in software baumia or teaching into him the way I was set questions or teaching Nenimo in your be to my on set questions, Papa. And charge da in shada questions nin set him to the wife for not cheerful. Into your questions are Mahama said to ya. Meba, mbechurch. Research questions are one way sir. Your questions for the low average, the middle, the high and the gifted. Mobwa.
Listening.
Inti o teacher in be o same be there. Send me set questions for my class. Meaning that my class and individual differences. Obi ane level nyepe.
Yeah.
Into other set questions, you know, individual mobia nibi. Mobwa. Inti your questions be WH questions. Why? Hot. Ono ye form question. Inti issue questions na o man payin na bedechi. Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Baumia, the digital man, the vice president, why elevate Ghana?
Not economical man.
Nana Maribaho. Why elevate Ghana discourse now? WH questions. Why? Or a simple, basic for the low average.
The W's and the H.
WH questions. Yes. For the low average. Because on your evaluate, analyze, synthesis, the new one summon. Anything will be so there. What time? It can be landing beach. Wilmina, with Jamestown, one manifesto, page 27. It's see an NC. You don't work. You buy a Bessie. Yes, 10. Disco, Manfo. Yes, you see, Mamu constituency. Abba Sem Kwamankasi, Mori. You. Why? Oh, now but tell. Jesus Christ.
Communicate with lesbian Kaza.
Inti all be so there. Iba didn't know what time. In Nebia, Yawo AstroTurfs 3. Nande Nebia 150. Iba didn't know what time. Students work per library. Not that time in library if you come time in your other body do. Or about 50 then they were 100 and something. Yes, almost 100 years I count. Yeah, in your mobile library. Iba didn't see. Oh. Na Jagadu Oyen Wabat Naha na Osi GDP no hia. Hey, Jagadu na NDC. Inti no ma pay Mahama when who o ma bu ni bun. O send ya o ma bu na ye bu ni nara ahwefu na etefo o gine yes kasam do. Ni yes kasam on ye gross domestic product. Yes kasam na la on ni nchichebin it bibia bobe kotoku onye ko. Inti Jagadu na NDC. Osi GDP no hia. Na no one hears about 3 to 2 years kasam because yes kasam ni na dini na boma or you go domestic product. One time you were going about 3.9. You know if a industrial sector, agri sector, service sector, baby dini na boma it 2 fima na benye GDP.
Remember that way no oil point count me for yan. When we did it we didn't include oil.
But when you started, I'll let Mama was when you started. Okay, say Dr. Baumia teaching when he setting his questions, on him how to set his questions. Am I right?
Yes, but he can't get answers.
When somebody is also asking you questions, set questions for you, don't you answer by the questions the person gave you?
No, Mepaho.
Okay.
Enti, me take for who there. GDP no si nu hia.
I have not said no hia.
Oh, ona mutuo wo he. Oh, mutuo ha. What GDP growth nu hia na oye de. Mutuo ha. But me take for who there. Ye keke ye bibia ezibubo ma. Onyin moten. Nti ye kede the economy no grow a. Ino o chede ye GDP no oye den. Or koso. No o chede o man ni mu retira. Yes kasam no oye den. Ori ye. Nti mo nka dem. Biom Mamu question na Nomampin Mahama or set it. Neshede, Unhedo be ya no anade, Unhedo be ya no.
But we are
Meba, some questions are relevant, some questions are irrelevant because the answers are in the public domain. Take one. Why have you run away from giving lectures on the economy? Why has the word economy disappeared from your lexicon? Into a pedal or to the American economy. Mahama you corrupt. Or pedal or to the baby or a can. Nana, the word economy, Baumia, we're going to also, hen on my niche, yes, you can stop, be economy or in 3 levels.
Okay.
You were the monetary aspects. Bank of Ghana, where then? Wash it. You were the financial aspects, the physical one now, Ministry of Finance, yes, now the Abakaho, yeah, the digitalized economy. Also, that the world is moving from analog to the digitalized world. The world is moving into the means of saying they are intertwined and interwoven. What by saying one and two together. Also, there, for example, taking Ghana economy. Answer the yes, can some or the cost of doing business. Why then? Okufu. Seri Juma, na ye produce in sea. Na kawa abobon okosra won for so abenye na oyeden obefo yes but in for so abenye obefo ma kawun kofo ma won for so na obeden obokoso. Now how do you maximize profit? You maximize profit by employing technology and digitalization. In there obiti ha obetanaze onka ha store no kwambu but obotuma sell nenzaman on digitalized platform. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that is the digitalized economy. In fact, Eco America says yara, what's it? Bibinya always kapa on your niscan from the digitalized world. The digitalized world is only the world. That is the world Baumia is championing.
That is
internet. In the year you can say it's if I would team. So with the Skasam Kosura, Mama more practical example. Also, the Damna Baumia was actually say me pedemeko sopon. Me ko renew me NHIS and I me ko file me tax and now there me per services be or them mu for TNT me ze ko sopon na me ze kaya me bua but the same thing obi aba my hand another platform motu ma atne fie ma ya da me ka o me ya den mombo intimi nya faso
but they tell
oh meba me nya faso but in fact or a comparative advantage.
Okay.
From here to Sopon, ebia mobile cow 10 cedis. But ebia data me buy wobatum ebia 5 cedis. Me na 5 cedis in fact. Then 5 cedis about economy ni mu. Biom the digitalized world and the obi zene inzama fi amamane no ze bagana because of the paperless ports. In the bank, but waste time is akoport akayina. But to my using the digitalized world. And I oh,
Nabaumia church me.
Nana,
yes, sir.
Catch a jagadu or casa mancasa.
That's the yam to me for like
said about some ya or can I make church only and it said Obi catch or there. Obi going from the economy one. Okay.
Also,
that is the new face of the world.
So he has changed from the monetary aspect to what do you call the digital?
Must say they are intertwined into but the new world now, all my the whole economy.
That one is also
boosting the so look at the American economy.
Oh, okay.
Look at the UK economy.
Okay.
Look at the China economy. Look at Malaysia. It is coming from the digitalized world. Okay. In fact, in the Amazon, not share the money people are generating over there, the digitalized world. 2, I'm paying that money.
No, Dr. Baumia, the buy.
Oh, the number cast me. Messi the digitalized world.
Yeah.
I was with
Ghana. These things are there.
And if you hold the 2 to renew with health insurance.
Oh, but this thing came long. This thing came long. This thing came long.
No. The one you as you are saying is a man booming business and what have you.
No, but Molly can put them short food.
Don't give credence to this mediocrity. Don't give credence to this mediocrity.
Let's go. Patrick, let's go.
Nana, Bio, or be someday investment. Yes, another blunder. Don't go and sit anywhere. Man, wabra moho, and MPP be our resource management. In the economy, economists, all resources are useless except human resource. Translate that resource into productive use.
Or free education.
Oh,
free education.
Let ten ba obi eza amam da mfa mo na mahama nti yazine te.
Okay, all the kasa.
Yazine te.
That investment
yes, sir. It say you are investing in human resources.
Okay.
You are safeguarding your future.
Yes, of course.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's okay head there.
So Dr. Kodjirage Krakan say if you educate a man,
a woman,
you educate one person, but when you educate,
no, more, you know, also investment and why the investment. I made Monka.
That was just helping you.
Or the free education, Baba.
What is that helping you? It was a different plan.
And this is
the free education. The free education.
I was adding
the free education. Now, or catch a head when you have a country, or a developing country, when your illiteracy rates or former or man who's casam oiden, okofu, okosura who's casam oiden, okosura. Into a catch a yes, mwesi atwabu. One again working atwabu.
You need educated person.
You need human resources.
Yeah.
So atwabu will be useless if you don't have the requisite human resource.
Investment now,
if somebody is making investment, what Ghana food and the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Innovation challenge ya we ya. In the next school for baby why
local guy investment. I bet now them that Muhammad time no invest in education. When invest in education. The panacea for every problem in this country. Free education. Free education. And that's why I'm free education. Well, I'm part of free education.
Yeah, check Chema when
free education. Can I free education? Make a trouble gas. Make a trouble gas. Free education.
It is already there. Bio, why did you borrow more than 2 billion from the Bank of Ghana?
42 billion. 42 billion.
Bank of Ghana.
42 billion. 42 man get 2 billion.
No, don't also forget that he also told you that you accepted something on a particular platform.
Remember, Bank of Ghana. Baby, I mean, the chap. Bank of Ghana, they made losses as a result of the domestic debt exchange.
Okay.
And the Wabra Ghana call here. No, was so Oman Nasan.
42 billion.
Oh, Bio. Dama kawana orkade yabad nana me read the World Bank World 2024 first quarter report mazamo nete asama waka wo ho ate na etefu nyina wate
we are now this
okay mama paraphrase more ose ahohiahia Ghana ye kom no wo Akufo-Addo ne second term wo attribute to nzama bi. One, waka the COVID. One, COVID. Two, Russian-Ukraine war.
Yeah.
Three, local economy. Now, local economy will attribute one to the independent power purchasing agreement signed by
Ghana shouldn't
former President John Dramani Mahama administration.
Okay.
Because Wajahen Sika Odietua, we were trading about $1 billion every year for the make a Kasia Nansa. Sorry, Sony. Abane got you $30 million to keep the light off. Now the same report in the Kachode as a result of Jubuswa.
All right.
Omani loses car $680 million. next time oba time mo nkeso because
the brain ya
what the brain was here but in America okasa dem me say
Patrick, into what this year? MPP,
judges. Merkasa also on table Mankasa. Bahama catch over there. In your MPP platform, yeah, Wakasa team. Ina omampini na bedechi catch over there. Esha the mazi na ye na answer na ye economy obejina do. Ojina enzema eba asembido. One, wusika ebe generate. Into going forward, how do we generate money? We have to generate money by
caller. We didn't know the interview. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Yes, I'm not good at marketing.
I'm not good at Bibia Bocordia.
I'm not part of my women and I was saying.
Yes, you're wanting. Payanko.
When we say incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, incoming MP from France, and Dr. Prince Kojahan. Na doctor for the Kunfi constituency. Let me tell my brother the Gadina Patrick na. Patrick Rokas on our cars and the office. I go to a manufacturer of parliament. It's also a fact today. In this age parliament, last year you know majority in parliament too. It took Amwako Yama and also manufacture majority in parliament by doing business with the NPP caucus. Honestly, more manufacture majority there. We can also manufacture minority. Honestly, our mother duty. And this is what personal interest in work for independence as a result of circumstances that were meeting in their constituencies now. After 97, 108 is set clearly there, Washington is vacant. Honestly, NPP is crying more than they believe. They know the consequences of their actions. Honestly, one by parliament. Time now was for parliament. One but because they know that they have vacated their seats. Honestly, the NPP is crying more than they believe. Again, into majority in the manufacture of parliament more. I'm Patrick again. Again, COVID-19. You have 2.7 billion in COVID-19. What is that? What about free money? According to Tenoforiato, we are spending $1.2 billion. Also, you have also $1.5 billion. Also, support the budget. With the minimum max and sanitizer, I didn't know, you have also $1.5 billion. Into the part of that now, not because of COVID-19. I think that what's a Ghana for more. And you're about to answer about me more. So it's to the Mr. Mia. And I'm able to start that's why I have a fire for my two. December 7th, Boston, and I got to wait your home with it. Because in any serious country, I resign. You can't tell me the economy now. On them, I can't tell you, I'm there. What do I be a vice president? It's 8 years in government. I want to have a more solution now. The economy,
oh, come on. Okay, Kafra. We didn't know your preview. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. We didn't know your preview. Okay, they already been down of it.
In fact, Gano, we can say, Tama, Takradi, interchange over here. I Mayano. I'm going to Yama. I knew the American 2016 may talk a more Saturn, Saturn, 15 is already. 1.2. And then moves full back 1,002. At the moment, you're going 71 bag is in there. What you going to Mumbisano? Let's see one bag in there saying, Madame from Takwa to Accra. The Kobokina. But the other meaning zero man here. In the Koto full 20, I say what to full last 3 years, two series, or 10 series. I am so no on Tabiane. Maybe the number will be back. Some who done only in the school in the books, Yanta books. Or man, my thing.
Okay, I'm going to say, on man, why we didn't really update you. Hello. Hello. Hello, caller. We didn't know we are free.
Pacho, the Katafri Kumasi Bremen.
Okay, they'll be better.
Alaji Musa.
Alaji at you.
Alaji Musa. Now, MPP for no yana mento or mase. Adia edi tu the mama ba ye to aba edi yi ni chere dollar na ye say. Me 2013 me ko maka. Me is $100. $2.6 $100 2.6 and $100 is like 70 million. Ghana for the quiet I mean who you pay the Jamaica Africa Nanado name with a great two Nanado no bomb yet so could the pussy and Fanny at Abano. The so could the pussy and farmer yet to Abano. It is the mimic country Ghana for say. My young folk in your porters and we. Omiti ma cheme nimi ti kuma fe omiti ni cheme ade ba ko o ma ye no kuma se o ma tin o mun se afri hu ba miti ma cheme don mama ade a wa ye 4 years what tin se afri hu be se insia o kuma fe e bi titia e se kuma fi dom anya na sisi ho kuma si dom anya na si esi ho ya obi ani wa ho ye adwo ho wa sa ba sa o ba be ye intake ni wo so ame e se aka 1 month ni e to aba. Okay.
Okay. Caller, we didn't know your friend. Hello, caller. Maintenance caller. We didn't know your friend. Wow, I think the maintenance. Hello, caller. Hello. Okay. Hello. Please. Hello. We didn't know. Hello. We didn't know your friend. Hello. Yes, sir. We didn't know your friend.
Hello.
Otieno. Okay. Please ask the MPP guy to read the Article 97G and explain if those MPP members going for independence have not vacated their seat. Okay. And also the greetings. I have to say that the MPP man. Hello, didn't maybe I'll review. Caller, didn't maybe I'll review. Hello, caller. Wow.
Yeah, because of you.
Yeah, meet you. Maybe I'll review.
Because of you.
All right. Meet you.
Hello.
Chama meet you, Kasa.
Hello.
Oh, wow, that's a good deal. Meet you, Kasa. Okay. We'll say send messaging from the Netherlands. So or Ajinkwa TV. Greetings. I have to say that the MPP man in the green trousers is a disgraceful Ghanaian, and it's people like this that are dangerous. These people like this are dangerous to Ghana's development. And also offer the messaging from Netherlands. We didn't maybe I'll review.
Hello, Makasefi Almina.
You went to the other banana pay, Papa.
Kakrebin and Pesameka, on say Ghana, Yanini, Nipa wum, pennyful wum, Namlantia wum, Colawum. A Yanasa or more Casama, who we are seeing a Colabisa. And people Nina smoking, Nisamoking, I say, or Nincolab in the wood yagro. No crapa, no queno, one more person of the canoe Ghana. Near Mercos, you be any giant penny for yet, who a few Kwame Kumaso, Abacum Sabrina, Yenicha, the Acoso. Yet what ye the same cocaine now, and Yano Cray, and some more cocaine. Your questions are the most Baumia. Questions are also driven by the phone seminar. Young Coladi Gumine, 1 man who created now many yen pay, and you want Trona or 2 or more old, you know, or almost on penny for like as one kind of credit.
All right, Mr. Meda say, my friend, the last caller, yeah. We didn't maybe offer you, caller.
Hello?
Yes, I didn't maybe offer you.
The cathedral remains here.
Okay, it's you, the other bar.
Oh. Jamida so much me at the Gata. MPP for no, me am in talk, I say.
The modern Ghana is decided to answer him. As I said, where they do. And I think I got what I think I got 48 now. Ah, point that trying to say, I want to other who may come up with telegraph. I said, I'm going to say that the Peter Institute will be ready to Castaya and $20 like $1 and one more Master Cassette could get up and advance president 8 years. Should be a $1 in the number. And what will do, I talk about a window. And what about this is here, Ghana, what about saying? She's in the Ukraine market, what about saying? On by the control by the back, yes, but I have been getting up with let the moon here, one brand, but now you say so no more, and yes,
Okay. Madam, remember last one, and I'm in coffee. Hello. Okay. Also, I'm fancy na time no ask him and abroso. With all due respect, we now work as a
next time we are Mabana Mercasana, we interject my workers. I must make the same thing. But make it safe when there.
The man come home.
Sir, may interject when I never make us answer for course. Young phone chum, that is another case for another day. Mabana may you be a Mamka there. If I now attack me on Famu, or send the woman or local school now where Uncle Chase can.
Okay.
Innovation challenge ya nzama woye mobwa libraries na makan mobwa libraries na makan onyi ho se bi wo Elmina ofe no bi se bi wo Elmina on bi se mo fa na wo ko Elmina ednaman no tueska landing beach na makeken mobwa road na waye mobwa enti wontume no ho na so but mame park actually there no koro hoi anka na pa bakana yide anka na nyimbre a baka na wiabe anka na wiabe a baka na na pe wiabe baka bom nokwar intum mfani nsie da nokwar intum mfani nsie da inti motubat no ofie na enu hu na so yeba MPP abemi nzama yayen Ghana funyim nana mamomo just a few example na hu inti obi fa no obi said wo ba wa ba de wo ba Ghana Police Service from Kwame Nkrumah time besi abra omampanyi Mahama na orifedo ehu ena one cars na nzama wazi nya 903 vehicles.
And so when you come to these things, I'm gonna go for who?
Don't you need security?
Yeah, we need them, but they don't fancy that.
Because they don't see. I am disappointed in you as a host.
Okay.
I am disappointed in you because I got on Zama and Roberts and Accra Kumasi Road in Udo. What did you for what can you are telling me as a host there? People don't fancy that.
No, I am not saying
no. You need not to say that.
But Ghana for China ya debia ya kase adisua na ya na yesu ya na opedia ordinary ehun. This is what I want to
no no for na huni.
Very well.
Like you know huni.
Me da say.
School huni.
Who can your friend say police
don't play the importance of security.
With all due respect, remember. Okay, so okay say be a police from boye ba na NDC for no one or for 2. What they assuming some for 2. What they attach. Now remember thousand.
Say you cut in makaka and come back the personnel.
I understand. Only now, Mammy can own to myself. Into there into no person. Now you say I didn't any hospital when you need another. Normally that is Ghana for the
that is your perception. How many Ghanaians?
Oh, okay.
Say some.
Okay, no, sorry.
Because security is very important. Say it here. A police bana wo bobo here ye be fa police wo bobo yeti here ne the Ghana ambulance service wo ba elections obi twahwa wo fra ambulance service you tell me Ghana who want to see ambulance service wo fi abem na ambulance ahene wo ha as a host me be so nti obi ambulance ni ba for me
him said Dr. Baumia no ambulance CC
nti you are telling me are they not seeing it nti the kada masam na market biom ansa na NDC wo be fi abem o si e blocks ina ahina ho asi ho akasa wo handing over 29 in ahina yesi over 30
okay.
These things are there. No, you can't hide away from what MPP has done. You can tickle yourself and laugh.
Thank you very much.
I just look, as I say, as on ya, young canon ye. If MPP from the beginning were admitted there, yes, Yanamo Chukra na there, baby.
But they are admitted it. Even yesterday, Nicholas was saying that I didn't achieve them. They are admitted at the end of the year. 1 way or the other, the baby on word do the oh, Dr. Baumia cry, but kind. Oh, Dr. Baumia, but can't say after Ghana yet after
Canadian advice you. Oh, there, my mention Massami. My meped what I send there. Going forward, you were almost 30-something days for the elections.
38 days.
No, more run and more fragment over here. Or
38 days to the elections. And you are not
campaigning. You are
John Dramani Mahama or the number 8.
All right.
BBI is the same.
All right. BBI is the same.
Umbrella near Quaquatuama.
With all due respect, my Thomas, my broke Mr.
I wasn't threatening you.
Yes, I